Well, hello, faithful followers of the late shifts. It's good to see all of you 3-1 people out there. Um,
Possibly just us.
it's me again, your host, George Banana, and my friend over there.
That's what you're going with?
Yeah, is that not a good name, George Banana? It's classic.
I mean, sure, why not? I think it's great.
Um, we're here to talk about fantasy football for some reason. and most and mostly about why after this week we may never have to talk about it again and instead can talk about Path of Exile.
Oh no.
Well,
Things I mean, if this week goes badly,
well, let's talk about what happened last week.
sure, yeah, let's talk about that.
The first thing we should talk about is my heroes were not heroes this week.
Well, they were playing Philadelphia.
Not the Giants.
Oh,
Who cares about the Giants? All right. The
okay.
Giants, we found out, oh, wait, they're still not a full team. That's fine. We knew this. We just got
Yeah.
really excited because they won some games.
Which is actually kind of true about the Vikings as well.
If they win this week instead of tying like they did last time they played Washington, they could still make the playoffs. So it's not like it's the end of the world, but I'm trying not to get my hopes up.
Probably a good place to be.
Um, but no, I'm talking about the people that carried me to this point in the season, like
Oh,
Jamal Williams.
yeah.
Jamal Williams has been dominant. And this week he had 16 carries, which is a lot of carries,
Yeah.
and 37 yards, which is not a lot of yards.
Also, yeah.
And he got stuffed at the one.
Unfortunately, yeah, unfortunately it didn't really help the Vikings at all.
No, and my saving grace is that I also played Jared Goff, so it didn't really matter because
Yeah.
while Jamal had 30.7 points, Jared Goff had 32, so that worked out okay.
Yeah, that comes out in the wash.
Um, and then there was Dallas, like the Dallas defense against Houston. I don't know what's going on with Houston, but Dallas had an interception and a fumble recovery, 0 sacks. How is that possible?
I mean, they still lost to Dallas, but yeah, the Texans played way better than either of us would have expected.
Yeah. Well, I was feeling really good going into Sunday night or Monday night football because I had Goff put up a 30 burger. I had McCaffrey put up a 28, almost a 30.
Yeah.
Njoku, our tight end dream, put up 15.
See?
Peoples Jones put up 16. Ayuk put up 12. I was feeling good in spite of those two little ones. I had 131.95 points. Decent showing, right?
That's good, yeah.
Uh I was up by about 40 points going into Monday night. He had uh Marquise Brown and the New England defense. And I won, but not by much because New
Okay.
England put up 29
Oh my goodness.
with 6 sacks, an interception, a fumble recovery, a touchdown, 59. Like they just did everything. And
Well, and
so,
and Kyler Murray was taken out too.
yes, yes. And so we won, but only by 10 points.
Okay.
And what that means is that we get to play this team again for round one of the playoffs. So, um,
Hey, but the important thing to remember is that playoffs, we made it.
we did it. We did make it to the
It was
playoffs.
looking really, really rough in the first 4 weeks.
I mean, it was looking really rough last week too. I was like, man, if we lose,
Yes. true. It was looking really rough, pretty much throughout. But hey, 500 gets you there.
It's true. It's true. We did it. So I guess our questions for this week, he's got some changes here. He's got um, Jonathan Taylor back now.
Yeah.
Lost Debo, but replaces him with, Marquise Brown.
Which that's going to be interesting to see what they do next week.
Yeah, against Denver.
Right.
I have no idea. So,
but yeah,
the things in our favor, Houston's the worst matchup for quarterbacks. He's still Patrick Mahomes. I don't know what that means.
It means you have no idea what'll happen.
Devontae Adams is amazing, but New England takes away your best player. What's going to happen there? No idea what's happening here. He'll have a good game.
Yeah.
I have no idea what happens here.
I have no idea either. I wish the Vikings defense was good enough, but I just don't think they are.
Yeah. No idea what happens here. This isn't a good matchup, but he'll probably be fine. No idea what happens here. Kickers are stupid.
Yeah, perfect.
And so even on our team, like, no idea what happens here. This game is going to be like a gross game. So does that mean the kicker sucks? I have no idea.
Or it could be the one where he kicks like 6 field goals.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's going to rain in Baltimore, but I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
McCaffrey should be a monster
against Seattle. Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah. The real question is, like, can Fields? He's sick. Is he going to be better by Sunday? And is he going to be able to do anything against Philly?
I mean, if he was healthy, I would say you roll him anyway.
Yeah.
Just because that's what he had been doing, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if he plays, I think I have to play him.
Right.
Because even like his worst game of the season, once he got rolling, like he had this garbage.
Well, yeah.
But then
that was before they realized he could run.
Right. So as long as he can run. Because like even Goff is going against the Jets. Like, I don't like that.
Yeah, I actually, I think there's actually the argument to be made that Fields is the safer play, even if he's sick, if he can run.
Agreed. I mean, this is what Goff looks like against teams when he doesn't do well.
Yeah.
That floor is low. The ceiling is enormous.
Oh,
but
yeah.
The floor is very, very low. And same with Kmet. Like, if it was a different team, maybe, but
yeah, I don't think you can start him against Philly. I think Njoku's the way to go.
I think one more week and we'll know if we can start Williams this year.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
and holding on to him.
He's not if he does something this week, he's a real deal.
Right.
So the real question is just Jamal, Foreman.
I don't like starting Jamal against the Jets.
I mean, I don't either, but do I like starting George Pickens?
I like starting George Pickens over Jamal against the Jets.
2 targets, 3 targets.
I just don't think that Jamal does. I think Jamal does exactly what he did against the Vikings because the Jets have a better run defense than the Vikings do.
Yeah, but like, it's not like he's put up that many more yards all season. He's just fallen in the end zone.
Touchdown dependent. That's true.
So I agree. I don't feel great about it, but it feels bad to say, like, oh, you have 14 touchdowns on the year. You haven't gone more than 2 games without a touchdown. I don't think you'll fall into the end zone.
Okay, fine. I'll take him over fine. You've convinced me.
I mean, I'm trying to convince myself because, like, the whole season I felt like this should be his floor. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like Pickens should be getting 8 targets and having a good game. And if he gets a touchdown, it's a great game.
Yeah, it has been a while since he's had at least 5
But
targets.
yeah, they're just not throwing the ball.
Yeah.
And Carolina's defense is good.
Yeah, you're right.
So
You, yeah.
I should start Jameson Williams, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, that's exactly what I was saying.
The only other option here, Cam, is to
Yeah.
go to the waiver wire
Our favorite well.
and
Ooh, Kyler Murray's available.
oh nice. And go back to the Palmer train. I mean, he's getting more targets than
He's getting more targets.
so I mean that's an option. We can go back to oh we can't. Oh yeah, against New Orleans with a new quarterback and say who's he gonna throw the ball to? So
That's
that would be the ballsiest move of all time.
especially given like all we have talked about in terms of Atlanta.
Yeah. Tell you what, the one move, if I had to pick someone on this list, I'd probably go with Nico Collins. It's like, look at these targets.
Yeah, that target share is pretty crazy.
And he missed last week with a foot injury, but like,
Against the KC defense too, yeah.
but he's not practicing. I could
Oh,
like he'll probably come back and be fine, but I can't rely on a guy from the waiver wire who didn't play last week and still isn't practicing on Wednesday.
and plays for the Texans.
Right. Also that. I don't understand
That
what's
needs
going
to be
on.
mentioned.
The Texans, man, what is happening?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
So anyway, Ricky James, Giants against Washington, great idea.
Good plan. That can't backfire.
So anyway, I right now I have it the way I'm gonna leave it. This is interesting. Like what is this?
I
14 targets?
and this is Zay Jones that we're talking about.
I know. But he's had 10, 10, 14, 12. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
But
ridiculous.
I'm not playing for floor, right? I'm not going against Dallas.
Well, I mean, you're not going to start him. You're Dallas and then New Jersey, like the Jets.
Yeah, and then Houston, who's been good against wide receivers.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, right. Yeah, that's great. It's a perfect pickup for them.
Yeah, it's really only Palmer.
Yeah.
And
I mean, yeah, that Tennessee at Indianapolis and then Rams. I think you pick him up.
You think I pick him up?
Yeah.
Do I play him this week though? It's all about this week, man. Who do I drop for him? Like, are we done with my name is Jeff because he's hurt? Do I just cut bait so that we can know that Jameson Williams?
No, I would keep him over like Pickens.
Yeah.
I know I just said maybe start Pickens, but then I looked at his target share and I hate it.
Yeah, that's so bad.
That's awful.
2 and 3. Ugh. How many passes did they even? Why don't you tell me any information? What is the point? I hate Yahoo Sports. Like, why would they give me all this crap? Give me passes. Yahoo's the worst. Why do people use Yahoo?
Yeah, well, it's not 2000 anymore, so I think you can get away with saying that.
Nope. Dude, Dan Campbell, I'm telling you, I just watch Dan Campbell clips sometimes just to get fired up.
since we lost to them, I can't watch him, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I get it.
it's all right.
I totally do.
We knew that was going to happen. That's
Yep.
what we said last week.
Yep.
So,
And we were right. Oh, that before we sign off, I'll show you that we did good.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I did like that I waited until now to talk about the Jacksonville pick working out,
That
because
was unbelievable.
that was inspired right
That was
there.
unbelievable.
See, that's the situation where you look at it and you say, okay, every single person is going to pick the Titans here. And then you're like, you know what? I don't know about that. Let's go the other way and see what happens.
Yeah.
And by dumb luck, it worked out.
I didn't text you, but I wanted to start. I forgot I was going to start off this podcast with 3 words. And you won't be able to guess what they are. But once I say them, you'll know.
Okay.
Are you prepared?
Were those the 3 words?
No.
Okay.
Baker for president.
That's right.
I literally fell asleep on the couch during that game and said to Bethany, I don't need to watch anymore. It's Baker Mayfield. The game's already over. And he proceeded to take a game-winning drive.
Yeah. Well, he decided like to channel Tom Brady, I guess, and actually do something. So good for him.
It was unbelievable. And that's why we always said Baker Mayfield for president.
That's true. We knew it 5 years ago.
All right. So we missed that one. But other than that, we did pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Look at that green. Nobody saw this coming. And,
Yeah.
That's tough. Well, okay. So, I mean, Deontay Johnson only got 6. He just spread it out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
All right. I'll make a decision tomorrow.
Do the pick?
Let's do it.
Let's do the picks. Where are we anyway?
What do you mean?
Like, did you make up any ground?
Numero uno, baby.
Oh yeah. See, look at that. If we hadn't made that Jacksonville pick, we'd be tied, but we're not.
Nope. Busted into the lead.
Look at that. Went from what weren't we in 5th?
Yeah.
Dang.
Look at that. Huge leap.
Crushed it. Well, look at all those fools picking Minnesota. Okay, so the one got Carolina. That was a good pick, but I still think, what? They picked Denver? Was that them just being a homer or what?
I don't know.
Okay. That's ridiculous.
Yep. I don't know.
Well, anyway, yeah, that's a good week. Picked up 2 full. All right, let's see what we got.
All right, who's up first?
Did you go first last time? I'll go first this time.
Sounds good.
I mean, San Francisco is on fire right now.
Yeah, if they can't beat Seattle, I don't know what's going on.
Yep.
They don't need Purdy. Just direct snap it to McCaffrey.
Yep. He
Minnesota,
did play good though.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks real good, which is ridiculous. 7th round, Mr. Irrelevant.
Yep.
So good.
Still threw for 3 touchdowns.
And some of those throws were like big man throws. So
Yep.
I mean, Minnesota better beat Indianapolis.
If they can't beat Indianapolis, things have gone really wrong.
Uh-huh.
So that's the perfect bounce back.
Yeah.
I think Cleveland's playing better. I think they're going to take this.
I think it's a good pick. At home.
Yeah.
Lamar out.
Yeah.
Like, I think somebody found the secret sauce to beating Miami.
And then shared it with everyone.
Yeah, like Buffalo just watches that game and they're like, oh, Tua doesn't look very good when we take away these options. Let's try it.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
so
I think they pull that out.
I mean,
even
even
one of those like win it for Von Miller kind of thing.
Yeah, and even if they don't know how to do what happened to Miami last week, I still think Buffalo's the better team.
Yeah.
So that's an easy.
I would agree with that. And speaking of better teams,
Chicago, great.
We're gonna roll Philadelphia.
we want to root for you, Justin, but not this year.
Yeah, we're not gonna sabotage our number one overall on sentimentality.
No. I know Atlanta has like moments. I know they're like better than we're going to give them credit for, but I can't pick them.
Yeah.
I don't believe in New Orleans either.
It's true. You can't believe in either of those teams. New Orleans had they had Tampa Bay beat so bad and they just like choked it away in the last 4 minutes.
Like, I don't think the Red Rifle is not it.
No, he hasn't been it for years. Detroit's going to take this one. They're going to keep running hot. They're hot. They can't be stopped.
Dude, what if they make the playoffs? Oh, it'd be so cool.
That would be crazy. The problem is, well, I definitely like if they manage to win the division, that is like the biggest collapse ever.
Yeah, they can't win the division. I don't think. They're too far behind.
Well, I think mathematically they still could.
For sure.
Like if they win out and the Vikings lose out.
Right. But
so,
yeah, all right. Well, let's not get into
well, if the Vikings can get the job done against Indianapolis, we'll be fine.
Yep. Speaking of getting the job done, I kind of feel like Carolina's going to take this. Like,
yeah.
I don't like picking Sam Darnold.
But on the other side, you don't like picking Pittsburgh right now.
No. What about them do I feel good about?
Carolina's at home?
Yeah, I feel dirty, but
yeah. Okay. Clock's hitting midnight. Dallas is going to get the job done against Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I'm not rolling Jacksonville 2 weeks in a row.
No,
they're celebrating too much. Dallas is going to take care of them.
Yeah. This is obvious. If Kansas City loses, I'll be shocked, but I'll be like, there's something to this Houston shutting down quarterbacks thing.
Yeah.
But Isaiah Pacheco's like running like a man with his hair on fire. So I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true. Who's starting quarterback for Arizona?
I mean, they got Kyler out of the way, so Colt McCoy can now step up and
oh man, the rifle himself.
Who's starting for Denver?
Yeah,
Brett,
this one is legit tough.
Brett Rippin or Colt McCoy.
Oh man. I'm gonna say Arizona. Like both teams are not doing good right now, but I think Arizona's got more talent overall.
I have no earthly idea who wins that game.
You cannot know. That is the definition of a coin flip game.
Yeah. Um, I I still have no idea if they're good at all. I hate picking against New England. I just feel like every time I don't pick Bill Belichick, I regret it.
Yeah, well, he takes it personally, and yeah,
I don't want
I
him to
get
knock
that.
on my door at 3 a.m.
Well, just don't say his name 3 times in the mirror. Um, all right, I think Tennessee's in free fall.
Yeah,
Chargers take this.
agreed. Speaking of free fall, I think Tampa also is in free fall. And Jamar Chase is back. Who needs T. Higgins?
Yeah,
Like, who just threw for 5 billion yards on Tampa Bay? Like, I'm gonna let Joe Burrow do his thing.
yeah. Let him do his magic, and you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Um, I'm gonna do you a solid here, and I'm gonna pick Washington
it's just the
just to
right
make sure.
choice.
Yeah.
I think they're the more complete team right now. So,
Oh, yeah, but I don't want to pick the Giants and jinx you.
um, they're finally having a meeting between the NFL and the Maras to talk about the turf at MetLife Stadium because of all the injuries this year. It's happening. I've
All right.
been complaining about it for years, so it's happening.
It's finally happening.
Yeah. All right. Green Bay versus the Rams. Oh man, another disaster versus disaster. I mean, this team, no Matthew, no Cooper.
But they got Baker.
um, I, is it bad that I actually want to watch this game and just root against both quarterbacks?
See, this is where it gets to the part of the season where I start hoping that Green Bay wins games to get them a worse draft pick.
Uh-huh. Oh, oh. You know what? I don't know. I really don't.
You got to believe in one thing, Dan.
This is more fun.
Yes, it is.
How,
What are we
oh,
doing if not having fun?
right? Oh, the joy. Well, the good news, Cam, is there's a couple things that are good. One, we'll know if we start off hot on Thursday when McCaffrey and Ayuk go up and hopefully dominate.
There you go. Playoffs, baby.
And then we get football on Saturday, and we'll know most like half of our team will have played before Sunday morning. So,
Oh, that's right. They're doing that early to get the teams ready because they're playing on the
yeah,
Saturday next week as well.
yep.
Yep, there we go.
So, um, anything else to talk about or report?
Um, don't fly during snowstorms.
Oh, did you have to do that?
Well, so I would like ultimately yesterday there was like I was like delayed for like 7 hours. Um, and well, one of the flights I was gonna take was canceled. So I ended up waiting in Denver for like I want to say, yeah, I think because I got into Denver about 2 o'clock, didn't leave until about 9:50,
Oh,
10 o'clock. So yeah, nice like 8 hours there.
what did you do?
I did go to Voodoo Donuts.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, they've got that in the airport now.
That's
So
something.
yeah, that was fun. Um, Other than that, just kind of people watched. It wasn't prime, but there was some good stuff going on.
Okay. All right. Well, before I let you go, what are your thoughts on, an hour of Path of Exile?
Like this weekend.
No, like so far, you've made a character and kind of
Oh,
figured out one thing, which is I can walk.
yeah, I can press both the left and the right mouse buttons to
Yeah.
shoot
Yeah.
things. Yeah, it's great. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay. Is it an enjoyable no idea, or is it like I still kind of hate this because I don't know what I'm doing?
I think my favorite part was when we did a side quest, went back to the town. I couldn't complete the side quest because I didn't pick up the medicine case,
Yes.
which
Yeah.
you and Sen were both shocked that I didn't pick it up. Well, because Elise didn't pick it up either. And it was like, why was I supposed to pick that up? When was I notified of that? I don't remember. So yeah, that was my favorite part, was running
No,
back to pick up the medicine box so that I could complete the quest.
that was pretty good. I did enjoy that.
Yeah. I did take down the one of the necromancers, but
Yeah.
then I got killed like 5 times by another one. So
Uh-huh.
that was great.
Well, when you don't read anything and you don't know what you're doing, it's hard. That's okay.
Yeah, that's about what I did. I didn't read anything and I didn't know what I was doing and I died a bunch.
Honestly,
It was great.
it's going better than expected. So,
Perfect.
oh man. All right. Well, I look forward to the day we can get you past, level 10 or whatever we're at.
I have no idea what level I am.
Uh,
When I level up, I'm just going down like one string
yeah,
where it's like I'll pick, because there's like usually two options,
sure.
and I'll pick the one that seems better at the time, or at least the one that requires less effort.
Sure. That seems right.
Yeah.
Like, eh, we'll do that one.
Damage boost? Sure, why not? That's easy. I don't have to change anything.
No. All right. Well, that makes me happy that you're trying. Sam Turnberg just rolled a character tonight, so we'll see.
Oh, he was holding out on you.
I
He
know he
finally did.
decided to jump in, so
Wow. Look at you.
I know it's crazy.
Everything's cut. So that would be 5 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
A full party?
Yep. Sorry. Now that gives me something to do with my 4 characters I've made so far.
Awesome.
Because I have no idea what to do. Because I just spend all the time I'm wandering around with you guys thinking about what other characters I can be playing.
What you could be doing instead of this.
Yeah, I could
In
have
the
I
same
could have
game.
7 max level characters by now. It's all good. It's fun. All right, well, that's all I got.
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks for joining us from Kansas, and thank you, listener, for joining us from wherever you call home.
Oh, that was good. Let's keep that rolling.
Yeah, so now we usually sign off with something really witty like we're the late shifts, so bye.
Yeah, that's really solid. Can't top it.
Hope you shift your car on time, not late.
Into gear?
Yeah.
What? Okay. I think this is our most awkward sign off yet.
Cool. Good luck, everybody. This is the thumbs up.
Bye.
Bye.